I might have to go dip dive, get me a snack. Snizzy. Like a tizzy. Hey, busy. Anyway, I get the AC on because sometimes I be hot. And I don't like being hot. Better. Not hot. Of like augmented. Like, yeah. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay, let's see. Let's go here.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula are certainly beautiful, stop teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy. The fallacy exists to contradict all of reality. I'm glad to be the only old man in this colony. Follow me. I'm about to take you on a trip, make you feel so real without even a sip, without even a click. You could figure out the pace without even a pick. You could figure out the place without even a trace. We gon' slide through the rift. Our visuals are tripping way past tilt shift. Extraordinarily, we see planetary drift. Experience the gift as we travel adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. Just let us.
I gotta see it. Yeah, see it. Because the full EV render slows down the footage, so the timing is off as opposed to the actual music. So I have to.
When I
the first part is
into
good, but
infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yup, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna
fly. You know what? I think the yeah, that does it. Here. Let's do nothing. No lights, no nothing. I think this should be super smooth and fast because the other one's like.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it starts, yeah, definitely slows it down. I got 5,600. I think I should actually time it out. Alright. That way I actually. Bear with me, please. Please, please, please.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible.
Son of a bungbo. I don't want. Oh, that's what. So now it should. And figure out where that is. Actually, I haven't figured out what the actual end of the song is, but this will give me a more rough idea. I just did it by math, but I don't know if that's accurate.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula, a certainly beautiful style, teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy. The fallacy exists to contradict all of reality. I'm glad to be the only old man in this colony. Follow me. I'm about to take you on a trip, make it feel so real without even a sip, without even a click. You could figure out the pace without even a pick. You could figure out the place without even a trace. We gon' slide through the rift. Our visuals are tripping way past tilt shift. Extraordinarily, we see planetary drift. Experience the gift as we travel adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away.
Jess. Alright, so let's see. We're at almost 3 minutes. 4,000 frames. I mean, I could cut it to a 3-minute song. I cut out the last chorus. Maybe. There's things I could do.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
Actually, wow, that's pretty accurate. Holy jeez. Me and my math. Oh, it's a little off. It's a little off. But actually, actuality. Sure, I was off, but I think that I'm gonna adjust the song itself, so it's gonna be under 5680. But the math, okay, so 5688 math. 5688 is the amount of frames times, no, divided by 24 frames a second equals 5688 divided by 24 is 237 seconds. So divided by 60 is 3.95 hours. So that's what hours, whatever. Almost 4 hours to render this. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I can render that 4 hours. Hell yeah. I think I did that math right. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go get a snack. No, well, it's only 6. So show starts at 9. Show starts at 7. R9cast starts at 7. Let's see if I can actually get this microphone closer to my voice. Turn that off. I don't need that. Oh, just let it go. Oh, batabachimo no twan to pe twando. So that's better. I think that's way better. There we go. I like that sound. So, what will happen is, I think I might get a little snacky snack. So, my thing is, what I think I might do is, I might redo these hallways, because I don't like, they're all kind of, I mean, for a first attempt, I was just playing. I was just trying to figure out how to do it, actually. I was looking at some tutorials. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. But I don't like the total design. I think they're too wide. And they don't make too much sense in that I want each section to be equidistant. As far as, like, it'll be a 1, 2... It'll be an octagon, basically. It'll be an octagon, but each section to be equidistant. And then in the wall section, it'll be a little different. It'll be more flat. It'll have sections like this. I think the only thing I like about this is the separation parts, but I can do that. And I started to do like a kind of a conduit pipe wall on the top. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, and I definitely want to do a different floor because I did a mirror thing, and that's why it looks like this. So I'll probably do the same thing, do a mirror. Do a mirror modifier and then apply it and mess with it from there. But I have to really get it down super good before I do that and replicate it. And I only want to do like a couple of long sections, longer sections. So like this section with the window is a longer section than one. So So this section and this section are the same. This window section I along the I forget which the x-axis. And so yeah, I want to do that. But I want to keep the window because the lighting here is pretty dope. I like that lighting. So I want to keep that lighting and the windows like that. So I'm gonna have to build two different ones. I need to build one without windows and one with windows. Similar to the window in the beginning here. This window in the beginning I built. You don't see it that much, but it's an extrusion of a plane of a blah blah blah, you know. And I wanted it to be a little bit round, so you know I curved it out. That's the paint. So yeah, I wanted to kind of have a combination of that Aliens 1986 flavor, you know, aesthetic, plus the 70s kind of clean. That's why the chair is like that. That's why the chair is there and the crates look like that. So I wanted to, even though I could just say Alien, which is the first movie, I wanted that, but not super. I mean, like the room itself, it's got some clean stuff going on here. So I want it to be, you know, space. You know, don't expect me to explain how the gravity works on this thing. I'm not going there. This is fantasy. Okay? There's gravity boots or something. I don't know. Maybe I have some stuff floating around. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. So maybe maybe there will be some stuff floating around in a room. That's not a bad idea, see? Of course, that's gonna take extra rendering time, but that might not be a bad idea. So let me go get a snacky snack. And I'll get back. Be right back.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to resent me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula are certainly beautiful, stop teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy. The fallacy exists to contradict all of reality. I'm glad to be the only old man in this colony. Follow me. I'm about to take you on a trip, make you feel so real without even a sip, without even a click. You could figure out the pace without even a pick. You could figure out the place without even a trace. We gon' slide through the rift. Our visuals are tripping way past tilt shift. Extraordinarily, we see planetary drift. Experience the gift as we travel adrift. Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. Just let us go. let us. Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear, from here. Just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
But I had it all. Look. iPad.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to resent me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. To some realities, the myth for me, I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift.
Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula are certainly beautiful, stop teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy. Exists to contradict all of reality. I'm glad to be the only old man in this colony.
Follow me.
I'm about to take you on a trip, make you feel so real without even a sip, without even a click. You can figure out the pace without even a pick. You can figure out the place without even a trace. We gon' slide through the rift. Our visuals are tripping way past tilt shift. Extraordinarily, we see planetary drift. Experience the gift as we travel adrift.
Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go. Just let us go. Just let us just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go.
When I make a mess on my pants, oh my gosh. Alright, that didn't sound right. But that's okay. No, girl. Let me see. Alright. I want to see it in action. Always. That's what we finna do. That's what we finna do.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. To some realities, the myth for me, I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift.
Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no us go. Just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula are certainly beautiful. Stop teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy. Exists to contradict all of reality. I'm glad to be the only old man in this colony. Follow me. I'm about to take you on a trip, make you feel so real without even a sip, without even a click. You can figure out the pace without even a pick. You can figure out the place without even a trace. We gon' slide through the rift. Our visuals are tripping way past tilt shift. Extraordinarily, we see planetary drift. Experience the gift as we travel adrift.
Just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Just let us go.
I guess I should do that little part right.
Just let us go. Just let us.
Lettuce on your sandwich. Lettuce on your sandwich. Delicious. Alright, so I gotta, as far as as far as the actual structure here, honestly, I don't like any of the walls. Zoom out. So basically, this is.
I wanna fly with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so have no fear.
And the thing is, I have. You see that light? That's the sun. And I was gonna put a nebula back there. So I have the blue color, but I don't know. I want it multicolor, so I might have to do more than one light. These two, obviously. But I don't know how that's gonna do. I don't know how that's gonna affect anything. Well, it's gonna affect everything, the light. But I have to do the nebula, which I haven't figured out yet. So yeah. So let me just so when I'm talking, you can hear me, and I can get by them fly lyrics. So I need to destroy all the walls and such, so that it can be, it can be just better. Because this is okay. I know it was okay when I first made it, but now that I have the camera where it's at, I don't know. I think I want it to be a little more industrial. Oh, I wanted it to be more industrial. I wanted it to have a clean aesthetic, but that was when I had the actual material as white, and then I changed it to black, or close to black. And I was like, okay, I like this way better. Like Alien, Alien/Alien. Bridgerton, which she acted like she's the regular. Bridget, you don't have to do that. You can just be like, quiet, knucklehead, come in here, cook me dinner, make me a sandwich, boy. You can say that. That's fine. I don't mind that. She's probably not listening to, actual audio. Her question is, hey SG, how goes the project you're working on? It's going. I'm going to destroy it right now, but that's that. Like I was saying, I'm gonna build new. I'm gonna build a new space station, essentially. Redo these walls, do all of that. I still want the same kind of texture, I think, but like the floor is gonna be different and the ceiling is gonna be different. Everything's gonna be different. I do want the windows, and that took me a while to do, so I think I have to figure out. Let me look quick. I think it's just glass. Let's see. It's a plain glass. I think there's no. I think I use no. Pretty sure I did. But regardless. Additive. So I'll keep the glass in there for now. When I go to replace some of, I'll try to keep the dimension the same. Even if I don't, I could scale it to that. So the scale is fine. It's just the wall detail is not, and I want to make it better. Oh. 632. All right, so let me do this. Let me go on a new thingy. Am I gonna use this square? Square. I'm gonna use this. Let's see, it was this. I want to orientate it the same way, so it plops in there. I can tell you. Face. Delete. Face. Delete. Face. Look, I did it. I have a hallway already. I'm done. That. Then we go to bevel. Bevel. My bevel. Right. One segment. And it needs to go. This is where I need to. I didn't. Right. Yeah, 0.5 is right. It's pretty much in the middle. I like that more. Check. I thought I lost y'all. I thought I lost y'all there. Something just popped. I don't know. My ear probably. All right, I like that. I mean, the only problem is that it's not mirrored. Can I mirror? I'm trying to think. If I do it this way, then I'm gonna have to mirror it. Mirror. Shoot. Actually, this isn't right. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Gotta make it thick this way. I'm thinking. Let me think. If I do that, do I lay another plane for the floor? So I think I'm just gonna have to. Let me just apply this real quick. Stop playing. Did I apply it? Oh, I can't play. I would always forget to fly. Well, done. No way to go back now. All right. Scale X. Make it kinda a little bit. You should be able to hear me. Bitch is like, I can't hear you. But turn on your ears. Make your ears work better. Da 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 da. D D D D D D. Boom. Alright, so we have a hall shape. Now we need to edit mode, and we need to split it, and split it. Hold up. Thinking, can't you smell the smoke? So if I do can't you smell the smoke? Can't you smell it? So if I do... Wait, do I even need to do that one there? I can just do it on the edge, right? Yeah, what am I doing? And then... I can delete this. Shoot, I don't... Hold on, let me just... I'm gonna take it slow. Looks like another dog. scale. That's alright. Shift. I think it's shift and clicking. I always be forgetting the freaking. You know. All right. So we want to extrude this. Extrude it in. That works. All right. Not extrude. Inset faces. Bevel? No. Want to extrude it in. That's inset, right? Yes. Oh, I don't have anything. Son of a bastard. Son of a gun. Oh wait, I should do it by faces. Hold on, I'm done wrong. Do faces, right? That way I can boom the whole thing. Why don't you talk to me? I'm your blappity flop. Then if I do extrude, which is there, no, I need inset. No, extrude. Scale, dummy. Scale. Extrudence. Okay. Scale. There is a way to do this. I'm just not thinking. Just see what she's saying. Do. I do not hear. She don't hear me? Anybody else don't hear me? Don't hear me. You guys hear me in Mixer land? Whoever else is in Twitch, let me know if y'all hear me. I don't know if I should. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Wait. She was right. She was right. Why? What? What? No, I can see my levels. Oh. Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah. There. All right. There you are. 8 art 8. Whatever. I had the music on. Playing the music. All right. Whatever. Anyway. What time is it? There. I got 20 minutes to mess with this tunnel point 2. And also, I'm a noob at Blender, so yes, I will be messing up. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna do by one, step by step. Ooh, baby, there they go. Understand me world. So if I do that, and I do this. Not as much. It should be. Alright, so that's a start. And I have to bevel all these edges before I go and actually, you know what? That's good because that way I don't have to. I still have to do another plane for the floor. I wanted a different material. I mean, I don't have to, but I want to because I want a different material. But that'll work. Yeah. So do I want? Or do I want to punch these out? I mean, like that. And it'll cause issues on the outside, but I like it different. We're just doing this by eye. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to match up the next one, which it will because it's all the same dimension. So that's what I like on that. So I want to that's there. I want to have a about it. And we'll, I mean, the real way to do this for symmetry is to do a mirror, mirror modifier. But I did that last time and I had issues with double geometry planes and like hidden planes. I'm like, why can't I get the window to go through the thing? I deleted the plane. Why is there still stuff there? And there was an extra plane inside of my geometry. I was like, well, where did that come from? I was like, I don't know. I was like, what's up? Alright, so bad though. That's not bad though. I kind of like that. I definitely did that wrong. Edge slide is what I used to. But I kind of like that. So let's do this. Give it a little bit more dimension. And now we're gonna edge slide out. But not like the only problem is that point is not an issue. I don't think I'm gonna that geometry thing. Okay. Like I said, we're doing it by eye. Kind of like if you're drawing, regular drawing, you know, it's like, oh, all right, so now, let's see if we're doing this right. Allah. Sorry. I don't know what, well, I know why. I've been humming in World of Magic. Ah! Why is it moving the whole thing? Okay. Oh, I know. Make sure. Extra. There we go. And then we want the Z. Oh. I want it all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Now I want to kind of, I think I want to rotate flat. Maybe I should just leave it like that. If I do and you see, I see there's a little bit of a mistake right there already. How that happened. Right. Hide it. I'm gonna hide it because why? Because I can, and also I leave that one little geometrical thing, I mean probably geometric. If I leave that one little freaking vertex sticking out, that one little triangle, I'll see it in the render because like the camera's like super low to the ground, it's panning slow. I'll see it in the render and it'll annoy me forever. That's what's happening in the old hallway. I'm like, ah. And all right, so that's that. That's a okay start. I like that. I'm looking at a reference. It's this dude is like 7 years old. Blender guy. I think he's Australian. And I was like, you know what? That looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna do that. So, but I don't want it to be that industrial. But I want it to be kind of like 2001 Space Odyssey flavor, where it's everything's white but still you know, it's the 70s, but still future time. Like, yo, man, what's his name? Did his Duck Dizzle? Why can't I remember his name right now? Whatever. Cool, kind of organic. Okay. All right, so that's there. That's there. So I think I want like an inset. I want something here. Okay, so the ceiling. I like how on this one, it has like kind of panels and instrumentation, but you don't know. It's random stuff. I like that look. I don't want it to be like gray and dirty like that. I do want it to be white, so I might do white and gray. Maybe. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it dark how the original hallway was color wise, because I want the actual other room to be just all white. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it. It's kind of similar to the going to this. And I think I do want to do the lights on the floor like that underneath. So I gotta figure out a mesh, an actual mesh material, or get a plane and put the holes in it. So let's see. What else do we want here? So I want something here. Maybe some storage or something. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like, what I do when I sing attitude. I know the ceiling's gonna. I don't want the ceilings to be like his. I just want to. I'll probably just do like one big pipe, two smaller pipes. Probably that. Once again, it's gonna be tricky. I know. Oh. Unless I do it in post. That's something I do. It does have to snake around, even though. Actually, I think I'm gonna only do the geometry where the camera's gonna be. So I was gonna actually build out fully the like space station, all these details, and then I say, you know what, it's gonna take too long, and it's gonna make my computer melt. So I'm just gonna do it this way. All right, so. Okay. All right, so what? Need lights. I like how they did the lights on that one, but I think like before I had the lights coming up from the bottom. Maybe the lights could be inset in here. Parts. So I don't need to mess with that. But I do need to add some geometry. Oh no, that's part of there, so that's fine. Set. And then that'll match up with that. It's the same. Like if I do this, watch. I do. That. Oh. Hey. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Nice. That. Repeating. You know? And that's what it would be. Basically. So I think a little bit of mess. Yeah. Why did I'd have to do that. So I'll probably extrude this up. But I'm glad I put that there so I can see where my mess up. Alright, so then I guess I'm going to extrude this up a little bit to cover that little that's time. But people fall in like, ah. Actually, I need to see. Yeah, I can't get it. Find where you. There you are. I see. So, son of a. Okay. Now. Patrick. Doop boop deep. Did it! I did it. Okay. Get out of Vertex. I hate the birds. These make me mad. Now that that's fixed, I can delete this one. Oh my gosh, I did a boo boo. I did a really big boo. So this thing is now part of the same collection of crap. Delete everything. Delete. I'll go away. Oh, I think it all. Wait, oh, it didn't. So, oh. Yeah. Nope. Right. Wait. See. I should have. This one. That. Oscar Isaac plays second. Oscar Isaac does. He looks. No. Let's not do that. I'm sorry. Like, that's good. Tell you what. But I don't do professional. Hiding from me? You hiding? Okay. All right. I think we're back. No, we're not quite there yet. Okay, we have a few more faces here. Actually, I mean, I could leave it, but I don't want to. Face. Edge. Only edges and face. No. All right. Edge. Okay, I think I cleaned it up. Where? Yes, that looks correct. Okay, now this is how right wave, the object mode, and everything stays. And we do it again. There. Now, Control D, X, zoom, zoom. I'm about to put Ramalinda. I remember when we first met in '82 back in school. With a bit about. Oh, now where's my thing at? Where's my let's move. Oh, that's. I always like. Just. Right, 4 minutes to R9cast. Zoom. About the bed. That was already. Oh boy, that's really off. What happened there? Had that. But that's, yeah, that's a better hallway. Except for the except for the broken part right there. Alright, so let's fix that. Fix it. No. Zoom is about to but facelift. Facelift. Alright, so right, and then we do this. About to, I know I gotta do it. Oh, see that? Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. All right, so that's better. So now we these suck. This and boom, X, boom, X. Right. Oh, again. Why didn't that work? I fixed it. Why is it? That's something's off. It looks strange. That might just be it. Might just be a smash. No, it's not. That's a problem. That's a my problem. Alright. R9cast is gonna start. So I'm gonna start. And actually now. As space hallway. Spache. I like spache. Very good drink. Alright, y'all ready? We'll play this once and then we're gonna start the show. Here we go.
To a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain that will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology that seems to never grow, never show. How I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. Crazy. There's some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling a drift.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I can choose, or I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it.
What up, y'all? It's the R9cast, the official Blind Edition, Chicago Chris Super Dish, 9.com, represent allgames.com. I am Stevie D Gibson, aka SG, aka Electron Bandit, aka Blender Dude. Blender guy. Sorry, I blew out the speakers a little bit there. Blender person. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. Turn this down a little bit. We don't need shit to be so loud. But yeah, so as you can see, that's what's going on right now is the Blender. I mean, this scene that I did with homegirl sleeping with the headphones, I did it in Blender as well. I forget what version, 2 point something. But I guess I'm getting better. I don't know. Is this better? I mean, there's more sparkly. There's more, you know. I've got the let me change that. I've got the shut up. I've got the you know, glowy lights and shiny shines. You know. Got the glowy lights and the shiny shines. I got the blue, the red. These things right here are supposed to be picture frames with no pictures in it because I don't have the images to put in there yet. So I gotta figure out what pictures I want to put in there, and I'll throw those in there. And they'll be semi-transparent, so you'll be able to see through. You'll see the reflection and refraction background. That's cool. This right here is the bed. And I'm like, oh, that kind of it's a brick texture. That's one of the default. I don't know if it's a noise texture. It's just a texture inside of the texture nodes and stuff. And I was like, oh, let me see. I just need a pattern, and I put it in there. I was like, oh, that's cool. And so the light from the sun is basically making that blue, and this white light's making that white. So it's like embossed. It's like an embossed print quilt or something, or whatever. You know how it's like, you know. I was like, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's not the blanket. Maybe I'll do the same with the blanket and just change the size of the squares, whatever. So no, not in. Oh, I forgot. I do the butt. Let me do the butt real quick. How we do the butt? Don't steal nothing. Plus CG modeling. Yeah, did it. And we start. I did it. What up? How say? Zibadoob dab zoob scabadoo bow. What was that from? That was is that Tom and Jerry? I don't remember. There's so much cool jazz in Tom and Jerry. The old, not the 70s Tom and Jerry, like the 60s Tom and Jerry, where the animation was like, yo, alright. That's like, yeah. Like the anyway, I'm not getting into it. I can't even remember dude's name that when it switched over, because he did Tom and Jerry and he also did some Looney Tunes stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I like before the 70s hit, when the animation got kind of clean, if you will, kind of Hanna-Barbaratized, like back when Tom was like fuzzy and chunky. Remember when Tom was fuzzy and chunky and he was like, ah? I was like, okay, yeah, Is you is or is you ain't my baby? That Tom and Jerry. That's the Tom and Jerry. When they got all the music, when they had the one with the train. Remember they had the train set in the bowling ball? That Tom and Jerry is what I'm talking about. Super violent, not good for kids, but yes. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of, whatever. So, check. I'm trying to get this compressor right. Check. That's better. Okay. All right, it's still out. Let me turn me down. Turn me down. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. Need to put the links chat. People will know I am streaming. If you know that I'm alive. People know. The new song. I'm just writing it right off the brain. I'm dreaming. I'm a dreaming. Is that a good one? Dreaming. I'm streaming. Oh, I snuck it right in there, so I tried to put the both links. Like press enter and then press enter again, so I got both before somebody adds it there. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about Super Xbox news, Super Nintendo news, not Super Nintendo, just Nintendo news that's super. Some Sony news that's like meh. This whole year is like mess-tastic. It's like, what Sony got going on this year? They're coming out with 1.5 games. I say 1.5 because Last of Us 2 is a game, and Days Gone is half a game because it's literally The Last of Us 2, except open world, with some mob zombie, technology. That's it. That's all it is. It's World War Z zombie technology, open world. That's what the game is. Last of Us 2. Literally the same. Literally, it feels like the same. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into it right now. But yeah, that's what they got. Meanwhile, Microsoft's making moves, son. I'm like, hold up. I've been quiet. I've been like, let's just let's look at what games are coming out. What's going on? But one thing I will say is that Microsoft has been backing these third-party studios, which is good. What's this music scale? Huh? What's this music scales? What you talking about? What you talking about, Kaijudo? What you talking about? Oh, this is the. It's not music scale. It's the bed. I have to make it better. I have to change the lighting. It's the bed. Hold on. Let me go on the chair. I did the chair yesterday. I was doing the chair. Bridget was watching me build a chair on the stream. It's the bed. So there's the bed. There's the bed. Hi, bed. It's a mattress. Let me show you. That's the bed. It's a big old bed. It's like, bam, I like the bed. So I gotta put some pillows. I'll put a blanket somewhere, kind of land to break up the pattern. Because this is like the fitted sheet, if you will. And then I got to do some light, and I'm going to put some objects back here so that the light hits the objects, and then you have something to look at back there. So I still have to fill this room with stuff. Also, I'm probably going to change the geometry of the room itself and leave all the objects in it because I don't like how it looks. Although this room I could probably keep and just change the hallway. I think that's what I might do because this room isn't too offensive as far as what's in it. Let me. But yeah, so the hallway is like, I don't like the hallway. It's okay, but I think I can make the hallway better geometry. Anyway, I'm gonna get to that around 8 o'clock. We're gonna get back. I started building the hallway around 6, so I'm doing it slowly. I'm trying to figure out, how it looks. How. Let me go back to the chair. Chair's pretty. And so this is what it looks like when it's rendered. See how long. I have to do this once in a while because I want to see how long the whole render is gonna take. Obviously, each frame is a different time for rendering. Golly, this is a long. How long did that take? That was 11.9 seconds. 12 seconds it took that. So I did an average of 15 seconds basically. Because this, if you notice, when the video passes by, this chops all the way up. Probably because how much geometry is in just this one object, so it slows down a little bit. Like everything else is like kind of not so much, like the squares and the boxes, walls, not so much geometry. But this has a lot because of curves. So yeah, so like with this and a lot of lighting stuff, you're gonna see how long it takes. So 12 seconds isn't bad. If I did the calculation, I did the calculation 15 seconds per frame. It said about 4 hours to render this whole thing for the whole length of the song. The song is a little bit less than 4 minutes. So, and that actually might change as well, but I'm just doing it that way. So 4 minute song, 15 seconds per frame, 24 frames per second, time and it was like 4 hours or something. So I was like, all right, I could do that. So yeah, so I'm gonna hook that up. But we're not talking about that now. We're talking about video games in the video game. Alright, so what did I say first? The Xbox and Nintendo news. So I mean, basically, what's happening now is just games are coming out, like Anthem coming out, and the thing is like Anthem. I was like, yo, Anthem's gonna be dope. I think I like it. I think it's gonna be my destiny. It's gonna be my destiny. And I saw it and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, the flying looks cool, and everybody who's played it, everybody who's saying stuff about it, like, yeah, flying's cool. Everything else kind of sucks. I'm like, oh man, the story, there's no the story, nothing. I'm like, oh man. And the thing is like the structure is more like Warframe, but the gameplay isn't as good as Warframe as far as the character movement and I guess attacking. Because Warframe is super melee. It's really good at melee, the speed, and it's ridiculous. It's Space Ninjas, so it's ridiculous. And now you have a hoverboard, you have wings. There's all kind of crazy stuff in Warframe. And I'm looking at Anthem. I'm like, I mean, the one thing they got right was the flying, but there's flying in There's been flying in Warframe, so I'm like, and it really is just about animation and stuff, right? And they're saying, oh, the world looks it's just like a regular sci-fi world. Meanwhile, I mean, it looks good, right? But what about it? I think what they failed to do in Anthem is they tried to ground the aesthetics too much in reality, and like kind of like, oh, this is a borderland settlement. Basically, it's on the fringes of blah blah blah, and it's gritty, real time, down to earth, instead of doing like the Avatar and making all your plants glowy and stuff like that, and just crazy, ridiculous dragons. And I mean, sure, they're animals, of course, but I don't know if that's the main crux. I think it's there's a little bit too much low tech, if that makes any sense. Like the low tech feel, the world is worn in feel, which is not a bad thing, but I think for Anthem, they could have benefited from it being more fantasy, more hyper realistic as far as aesthetics and environments, and just how it feels. Like you go into a forest and it's like, whoa, that's a really big pineapple or something. That's just a dumb example, but I'm just saying, something that'll detract or make you pay attention more to how the environment is and what it looks like. Stuff like that. I hate saying stuff like that. And now I just got a headache. Oh, I hate that. I had super duper cinnamon scoopies. Why am I having a headache? Why? And excuse the rough. I'm gonna shoot. It's part of this video project that I'm trying to think about. Maybe I'm gonna be in it. Maybe. So I want to shoot some test footage, green screen, camera. I want to do some camera. Whatchamacallit? Wow. Words escape me. It's basically camera tracking. That's what it is. So I'll do the markers and the footage, and then do it. It's more of a test to see if I can do it, because I need to start doing. If I'm gonna build environments in CG in Blender, then I need to be able to merge real life footage. People on CG, people on green screen with the CG footage, and camera tracking is the best way to do that. I could do it by hand, but that's a pain in the booty hole, and it takes forever, and it's not accurate. But if so that's why I'm doing. There's a couple of reasons why I'm doing this. I wanted to do a video for the song, which I haven't actually finished the actual song itself. I still need to get somebody in to do some vocals on it. But the verses are done, so I have to figure out some other stuff for the ending and stuff. But that's not the main crux. I wrote the verses. I did it on stream. But yeah, so whatever. I keep bouncing back and forth from Anthem to this, whatever. Anyway, we'll get back to the CG at 8. So now, so Anthem, I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna wait until they do a whole bunch of updates to make it better. Because if they don't, then they're not gonna make any. They're not gonna make it better, and I'll just get it when it's like $2 or whatever, super cheap. So that kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't really, but whatever. But I will. Did I put that in the? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Sorry, gotta mix it right. Sorry. Okay, that didn't do anything to fix anything. I need to. Why is my compressor so loud? Anyway, that's better. Okay, sorry. So, yeah. So Anthem, I'm gonna wait. I was like, whatever. I thought that would be the Destiny killer, but it's not, because Destiny has better shooting. That's the strength of Destiny is its shooting, its gameplay loop, which is what Bungie has had since the first Halo. They've always had that gameplay loop, and so they were smart in making the game Destiny. The first part of that game, the most important part of that game, is the gameplay loop, the shooting and the looting, the shooting, the shooting people's fools' heads off, and the wispy air comes out like they're inflatable, man, and all the air goes out. Like, Kaiju says pineapples don't grow in the forest. They grow in green areas. They're space pineapple. You should know that. Actually, they do grow in forests. But if you see the pineapple plant, they're like, I mean, they probably grow in deserts more than forests, but I'm sure there's some forest pineapple. Some tropical pineapple. Okay, probably not. Anyway, man, my brain is just, I think the sugar in the super cinema snaps is snapping my brain. But anyway, yeah, gonna wait to Anthem. And like I said, I thought it was gonna kill Destiny. Didn't kill Destiny. Bungie got that thug thizzle with that gameplay loop. And as long as that stays how it is, Destiny will be Destiny. It will be always kind of semi-successful, I'd say, or mostly successful. It was initially successful because, Bungie's making a game, boom. But then the game was kind of garbage, and they were like, and then they fixed it, and they were like, So it could have been super duper successful, more so than it is now, I think. But they keep messing it up. So now that they're free of Activision, I think, hopefully, they will correct course and make the game they should have made in the first place. Hopefully. I mean, I don't know if Activision and EA are screwing up these games, like, because Anthem, besides the Iron Man flying, and the, I mean, I guess the world is okay. Besides that, as far as I know, as far as what everybody's saying, is hot garbage. Not good. Not gonna play it. But some people are like, I'm having fun, it's beautiful, but once I got to a point, it's grinding. It's like, well, people like grinding. Depends. Nah, it ain't natural. Kaijudo, you keep thinking about Earth, right? But we're talking about Anthem. Is Anthem on Earth? Anthem's not on Earth. Anthem's on some weird world. I was about to say Anthem's on Earth, and you see this big gorilla monster. Like, yeah, that's no. Anthem's on the planet. Maybe there are forest pineapples. Maybe they're not green and yellow. Maybe they're blue and orange. That's more like an egg, right? Maybe they're different colors. They taste like popcorn. Doesn't matter. It's all fiction. But what I'm saying is that if the world of Anthem looked more like Avatar, first Avatar, the James Cameron Blue People Avatar, if it looked more like that, I think it would be. Would it be a little bit better? I don't know. That's actually not the main problem with Anthem. Anthem is just that Kajuda says, I have no interest in Anthem. My Destiny, I'm playing Fortnite. The Apex Legends is still, I haven't gone back to play it, but I'm like, if I'm gonna play one of these goofy ass, battle royale anyway, I'm gonna play these. Gonna play Apex Legends, because Fortnite, and I played it a couple times. I was like, yeah, whatever. It's really for kids. It's a kid's game. I mean, it's not a kid's game, but it is a kid's game too, because there's no blood. Is there blood in Apex Legends? I don't think there is. But in Apex Legends is kind of riding that line between like Titanfall, Call of Duty, Overwatch. Not Fortnite, because Fortnite's super cartoony as far as how it looks. But if you look at the characters in Apex Legends, I'm like, okay, they're not super detailed. I mean, they have enough detail, but they're kind of cartoonist, kind of caricaturish. They're kind of flat shaded too. If you look at them, like, oh, okay, they don't have like fake skin textures, and it's just colors. Like, oh, okay, and that cuts down on the engine. The engine doesn't have to worry about geometry and then textures, and if you cut out the textures and just use just colors and materials, then I would assume that it's easier, less memory anyway. So I'm not too sure. I am going to Apex looks good, but that realistic stuff is over. I don't think Apex looks too realistic. It's really, I mean, it's an open world, 80, whatever the number is, player shooter. So the graphics have to take a little bit of a hit. It can't be like, oh, super, oh, it is so pretty. But for what it is and what they're doing, like this, it's really about the speed and the movement. I mean, that's where PUBG is like, what? I'm about to delete PUBG. I mean, I played like one snow map and I was like, still PUBG though. And it is a different game, but playing Apex, I'm like, the one thing that they are gonna do that I heard about is rumor that they're gonna put solos and I think duos in Apex Legends. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. I think. Or is that another game I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think they're doing. Yeah, I think they're doing solos in Apex. Once they do that, I'm good. I'm like, because I don't want to play with anybody. I just want to play all by myself. On Predator X1. Thank you for follow Preach. Thank you for the Preach I follow. Nah, they not Goofy. They the next evolution of this. Wait, what did I say was Goofy? Fortnite's not even first. Wait, Fortnite is third. Fortnite is Fortnite first person? Hold up, my brain's broken. It's third person. Okay. And get on Rocket League, son. I'm making a team. I'm not good. I'm not good at Rocket League. I played like one game maybe. I'm not good at all. I'd have to get good. I have to GG on that. I'll consider it. I'm not gonna say no, man. Screw that. That's for kids. No, I'm not gonna say that. But I'll consider it. I'll play some games and see if I'm good enough as far as like, and I'll see. But right now I'm still you know what? I'm still playing Crackdown, honestly. Tonight after the show. It's all good. All good. You don't have to be good. Nobody's good. I know, but still, Rocket League's been out for like a minute, so it should be some kind of something. But actually, I could put this on so that you have something to add up. All right, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I guess I called Fortnite goofy, and Rocket League's not goofy. That's fun. I mean, Fortnite's fun too, but it's different. It's all the building and all the strategy that is involved with that building and that mechanic is different than Apex is just like, it feels good to run around, feels good to shoot fools. If you're Pathfinder, you got your grappling hook, and he's kind of funny. He's got some funny lines. And the girl, I forgot the girl's name, who phases with the portals and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's good too. That's all right. It's just like it's like running on a different speed. Like Fortnite's like let's jog. Let's do a happy jog with our puppy. That's Fortnite, right? And you build some stuff. It gets a little hectic when you build it. Yeah. And it's kind of like how they run. It's like, but Apex is like doom doom doom, and I don't know what it is about Respawn, but the sound, the gun sound. I noticed it in Titanfall. I noticed it in Apex. I'm like, the gun sounds are so juicy and moist. The moist gun bullets, yo. I was like, sounds so good to shoot. And when I first shoot, it's like brr, brr, or something. I was like, oh, I missed you. I missed you so much. I think I might have to go play Titanfall 2 again. On my X, baby, get them graphics pouring out pixel. Go sad. When I got it, I sucked. Now I'm okay after 4 years of playing every day. Of course, Z. So start now. I'm not looking for the best players to be on my team. Just looking to have fun. Yeah, true. Like I said, I will play. I will practice. We're talking about practice. I'll practice. I'll consider it. When? Oh, you play every day, so. I mean, I probably wouldn't play every day, so that's the problem. That's a problem. I wouldn't keep up with your vigorous schedule. I mean, it's not a problem. I don't know how you. Is this? It's tripping, and I forgot to. Yeah. But yeah. But yeah. So, yeah. Apex Legends has disrupted the industry in a way that I don't think EA expected. I'm sure they're glad it did what it did, but the problem is that they're coming out with Battlefield, whatever their Royal Battle Royale is called, and that's EA. And so, are they going to do the same thing they did to Titanfall 2, where Titanfall 2, I mean, Apex Legends is out, and now they're going to come out with another Battlefield, except the reverse is going to happen. Whatever the Battlefield Battle Royale is going to be, BFBR is going to be, it's going to suck. It's going to not be as good as Apex. And so people will play it for 2 seconds and then say, yeah, I'm going back to Apex. And so the Battlefield team was DICE. They wasted, I don't know if DICE is making it, but they wasted years, money making this thing, and Apex just came out of the blue. I mean, I'm sure they were building that for Titanfall 3, but they said, let's just put it out some side, you know. So imagine if Titanfall 3 came out and Apex Legends was the multiplayer for Titanfall 3. Come on, son. That would be a game wrap over. You know? And that's the thing, right? So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, now, there's no way they could charge for $60 for Titanfall 3 and have Apex Legends in there. Unless there's like a extra character? I guess they could do that. They could be like, yeah, extra character in Titanfall 3. You buy Titanfall 3, you get an extra legend for Apex Legends. Boom. And Titanfall 2 was dope, so people would buy Titanfall 3 just on the fact that, hey, it's Titanfall 3. Right? No, I play every day. The team thing hasn't started, but if I did play for fans or something, and if we get a challenge, we set them to. They not going to all about. Well, yeah, I know they're all about Apex now. And they're doing the Star Wars game. So yeah, Titanfall 3, if it will be made, will not be this generation. It'll be a next generation game. So yes, that's too far in the future. Years and years. I would say 3 years. In 3 years, at least 3 years before another Titanfall 3. Because the new Star Wars game is probably next year, 2020, maybe. Because they've been working on that since when did Titanfall 2 come out? 2015? It's 2019. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 years, 3 or 4 years, or whatever. Since, so yeah. That's making money than Titanfall. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's the new multiplayer model. Remember when like Team Deathmatch was, oh man, this is good, yeah, right? Call of Duty, like, oh yeah. And the funny thing is, the same company, the same team, the same guy, Vince Zampella, you know, Respawn, which used to be Infinity Ward, they redefined the first-person shooter with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right? And then they left during, I guess, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, right? To create Respawn. And then they made Titanfall, which, once again, I mean, the first one was kind of not a full game, but the second one was like, okay, this is what Titanfall 1 should have been. Once again, redefining redefining first person shooter or just making it way, way better than what everybody else is just doing the same old, right? Then Apex Legend comes out, redefining once again Battle Royale, making the best Battle Royale. I'm like, how the hell? How? What? Okay. It's like one team in all of video games making all the good changes and evolving video games. One team, as far as first-person shooters go, right? One team. I'm like, that's not healthy. First of all, that's not healthy for the video game industry because you're like, okay, well, okay, no one else can make good games like Apex Legends. How come it took Respawn Entertainment? Like, when did PUBG come out? And first of all, I know PUBG wasn't the first Battle Royale game. You know, it was Arma and all, you know, H1Z. I think Team Deathmatch has always been part of SBS. It's been for the longest time. SBS and 3PS has had 4v4s. Yeah. Yeah, but that's true. And I think that the 100 free for all is what is kind of the core of what Battle Royale is. 50 versus 50 is just team deathmatch super big. You know, it's kind of the same thing on this, but it's on that Battle Royale type of map. So I don't count that. That's just the Fortnite, that one Fortnite mode basically. But you know, that's fine. That's still team deathmatch. You know, which is, I mean, that was like, you know, the first. Was it the first? But yeah, you're right. The evolution was from there. But Call of Duty, Modern Warfare with the single player and you know, the multiplayer was good too. Kind of, and hey, let's not you know, Halo did their duck thistle back in the day with team deathmatch and all that stuff, capture your flag, all those things. You know, but now that stuff's kind of played out. It's like, if you're gonna play an online multiplayer shooter, right? Are you gonna play capture the flag, or are you gonna play Battle Royale? You know, that's, you know, Battle Royale has been the thing, and Fortnite has kind of led that charge. Apex Legends picking up the fumble, running in the back for a touchdown, because, you know, and even though Fortnite's probably back on the Twitch charts or whatever, being the number one, Apex Legends took enough of a dent in Fortnite's, it took enough attention away from what Fortnite was, that every time Fortnite gets a lull, which is what happened when Apex came out, Fortnite it's kind of like, they were waiting for their season, whatever, 5 or whatever, I don't remember, what's 7, whatever the season is, their update. So they came out just before their new update, or whatever, however much time it was. And, cause Jesus, I remember playing MAG, it wasn't really 200 something players all on one map, but it made it feel that way. The Royal games actually look big step and added more Royal game. Not Clash Royale. Realm Royale. I haven't tried that one out yet. That's more of a fantasy Fortnite, I guess. So, but I don't know if I have that much interest in playing that one. If it's like Fortnite, I've seen gameplay. I've seen some Twitch streamers. Like, I was like, oh, okay, is there a horse in it? Okay, unicorn or something? I don't, whatever. Sure, you know. But yeah, I mean, Apex is doing it because it's just the movement and the feeling, and it's just like, yo, this feels fun, sounds fun. Bullets be like prap prap. It's kind of cool. And the different characters and the different powers are cool. It's a good foundation, and like I said, they disrupted Fortnite in such a way that Fortnite players went to play Apex, right? Apex Legends. And now Fortnite, the new season came back, so they went back to Fortnite and say, oh, let me check it out, let me see what's going on. Once they get tired of that, guess where they're going? Back to Apex. Because Apex plays better than Fortnite. I'm sorry. Y'all might not agree with me, but I'm saying Apex plays better Fortnite. I know they're kind of different. They're kind of not. You know, Apex doesn't have the building. It's more of a shooter. But, you know, Battle Royale genre, not that lame Royale game. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Right about it. Yeah. I don't know if that. I don't know if Realm Morale is that lame. I think it's just one of those. It actually might be better than PUBG in a way. Maybe. Might be better than Fortnite. Who knows? Like I said, I never played it. Fortnite is still great. Gamers just have short spans and everything gets huge starts back. True. But I would say this one thing about Epic, that they have done a good job of updating and changing, giving fresh new stuff into Fortnite to keep people on there, for so long. That's that they're kind of uh giving the example of how to do updates. And I'm sure there's more than a couple hundred people working on that game at a time, right? So they can do seasons like how they do seasons. They can have events. They can add, all the different costume skins and all that stuff. That's where they make all their money, basically. So, EA needs to do that with Anthem. I know Anthem's not a battle royale game, but I'm just saying EA needs to do that with Anthem, and EA needs to do that with Apex Legends. I say EA because they own Respawn, but I know Respawn's working on. So the B team at Respawn made Apex Legends, right? Meanwhile, A team is working on the Star Wars game. That's crazy. When your B team, when the scrubs make the dope game, right? That's crazy. That's like, wow. Yeah, our interns went ahead and made the best battle royale game. Y'all all right over there? Okay. Yeah, our interns did that. You know what's funny? Side note, non sequitur, whatever. So the chair that you're seeing with the girl with the headphones, I got that from some site. It was like a free chair thing. And I was like, oh, that looks cool, and put that there for future time, right? I didn't think about going to get a chair when I made the chair in the render in the video that I'm doing. I was like, I'm gonna build a chair. So I built it yesterday. Bridget was on there watching. I was trying to figure it out. Let me couple this. And I looked at it, I was like, oh shoot, I should have done it. And there's different ways. I was like, okay. And so like doing CG, you gotta figure out like, okay, different components you want to build, because I wanted different colors, and I kind of messed it up. But I kind of fixed it. Not really, but I made it work. That way. I was just reading an article today about some. Whatever, Bridget. You mind your business, Bridget. How dare you talk while... Sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, Apex Legends is dope. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Can't deny the power of Legend of Apex. Like I said, I was playing. We'll get to the Xbox. So, I'm still playing Crackdown. I beat all the bosses except for the last lady. Forgot her name. But I'm trying to clear the whole world of everything first. Every little thing first. And I think those propaganda towers are pain. Platforming is not the best in Crackdown. That's not its strength. But it's challenging. I'll say that. So I'm getting. Okay. So yeah, people are just data consumers now. So yeah, Crackdown. I gotta go back in and see where. The funny thing is that I haven't done. I would have thought that I would do more of the car stuff. I haven't leveled up my car at all. It's just like I think I have 2, 4, or 3. There's 3. I don't remember. But I've like my agility. I'm almost at 5, 6. I don't remember how high it goes. The shooting I think is the highest. I'm shooting crazy. I've been starting to punch them too. They can't stop me. I'm so powerful. So I mean I could finish the game, but I'm just like let me finish everything else, get everything, And I played Wrecking Zone like twice. I'm like whatever. Honestly, I just don't. I don't like the aesthetics of Wrecking Zone. It just doesn't look like if they made it look like it did before, like as far as color, lighting and stuff. I'd be like, okay, that's cool. looks like you're in the city. It's up another part of the city or something. But this is like broad daylight, and it's like all different colors and brown. Like I know they did used a different engine or whatever, but I'm like, I don't like this at all. Nope. It's hectic. It's weird. It's such a weird game mode. It's a cool experiment, but how do you leverage that technology into a game mode that's interesting to play, I guess to say, or more fun? Like if that technology was in the single player to an extent, not like, oh, everything gets destroyed, but like maybe walls, just the walls, and then the frame of the buildings there, that'd be okay. But then you wouldn't have cover, because there are a few little cover pieces in the campaign that break apart, like in Wrecking Zone, but they're small. It's a small little stuff. So okay. And the physics, the coolest thing about Crackdown 3 is the physics are like super similar to the first two, but they're a little better, graphics and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, you can pick up a dude, you can pick up a truck, boom, get to level up your strength, but you pick up the truck, throwing it. I'm doing the power slam with this boosh, right? I'm killing fools, all kind of crazy. This is really good, and I think it's kind of, I've fought, how many mechs have I fought? I think I fought 3 mechs so far. It's the one mech, no, maybe 2 mechs. There's one mech in the factory outdoors, and then there was another mech that was indoors. Might have been 3 mechs actually, but the mech fights are okay. They're interesting. I'm trying to remember what was the other. I can't remember what the other fights were. Oh, there was one that there was a lady in a helicopter. The security lady, she was in a helicarrier type of thing. Not a helicarrier, like the little ship flying around. Like it's kind of like the Pelican Halo. It's not. And what else? Just people don't watch movies or TV for the experience anymore. They just watch to take in the info and say they saw it. They can talk about it. That's why some explain how long and why they binge. Well, award shows are different. Award shows. I was listening to I think it was Dude Soup or something. I Bridget hates it, but I love Funhouse. Those guys I think they're the best shows on like as far as like. If you look at like Giant Bomb, I mean Giant Bomb's good. I like Giant Beast Cast a little bit better. They're a little bit more funny. But the Dude Soup guys are funny. They got back Inside Gaming, so they're doing like actual video game videos now on YouTube, and that's funny too. They're good. I can listen to them for a long time. But anyway, they were talking about the award shows and how they were created. I mean, this might have been just an offhanded comment, but basically one of them said that they were created for the actors so that they wouldn't have to pay them as much. They would say, this is way back in the day, mind you. So basically, I guess the actors were complaining or whatever, and then for whatever reason, and they created the award show in order to give recognition to the actors. Instead of paying them more, they said, hey, here's an award. Good job. Just pay them the same. I mean, that was an offhanded comment. It's probably not true, but Lufu 16, bro. Your overlay got me tripping. Sorry, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but that's the point. You need input for your eyeballs. The top one right there. That's just my Blender going the render of a video I'm working on. Kaijudo says award shows are the same. Award shows are the same. Enjoy it if you. Oh yeah. Coming to the show ready to leave your not. Yeah. Lufu. Yeah, man. Cool. That was the purpose. Actually, the background's a little old. I think I might have to refresh it eventually, but I'm concentrating on the video project, so she's gonna have to. Yeah, she's gonna have to. But yeah, I heard them say that, and I never thought about it. Like, well, why do the award shows exist, right? So I know video game award shows exist to give recognition to the I would say to give recognition to the creators, yes, but they still don't benefit from the success of the games as much as the publisher, right? So if you're a self-publisher like Bungie is now, and they make a super dope game that sells a good bazillion, then boom, they're good to go. But when you're published by EA and EA is screwing you left and right, and the game's successful, you get paid by the company, of course, for doing your job, but and you'll get recognition as far as, hey, these guys made the game, Respawn Entertainment, they're good, they make good game, So it's good for that. So if they decide to go away, do something else, then they can still carry that with them, I guess. So yeah, I mean, it does serve a purpose, but I think that, the pomp and circumstance that has been established from the movie / TV / music award shows is okay, but I think I don't know if I need it, but I think something needs to be, it just needs to freshen up a little bit. Like, I know Jeff Keighley's doing this thing with the Game Awards, and that's closer to, whatever, Oscars, Academy, whatever. But still, I think video games are video games. Yes, it's entertainment. Closer to, I guess it's closer to movies than anything else. But video games are video games, and they are definitely more interactive. So it's hard to think about, hey, let's make it better. How do you do that? Yeah, that's where the question goes. I don't know. Well, how do you make video game award shows better? How do you make award shows in general better? Not 4 hours. and that's the whatchamacallit, the broadcasting network. That's what their whole thing is, like, oh, gotta play the music so that award show isn't 10 hours long, because everybody's thanking everybody and their mama. I thank the milkman, and I want to thank Pastrami Joe at 7-Eleven, and I want to thank, just thanking all these people, like, you just won for best Popeye impression on a sitcom, internet sitcom. Get your ass. They don't even, you won't even see that award on there. Honestly, they should probably cut down. It should be best picture, best actor, actress. Best actor and actress should be combined. As far as, because they have best supporting actress, best. So I think best supporting actor, actress shouldn't be televised. It should be best actor, best actress, best film, best music. I'll say best score, cinematography. I guess design, set design or production designer. No, then you're getting into the weeds. I think cinematography should be, because cinematography is a super important part of movies. How they look. That's the cinematographer. Like, put a light here, make it look good. People don't think, like, oh, director did the, no. The director says, yeah, okay, put the camera here. The cinematographer says, all right, this how it's gonna look, son. Set up the camera. Certain directors know what they're doing, so they'll be like, all right, I want the camera set up like this. Like Ron Howard. I was watching a thing about Ron Howard. As much as people may not like Ron Howard, I think Ron Howard is a really, really, really good director. Filmmaker, let's say that. I think he's in top 10. So, top 10 director. Anyway, even though y'all might think Solo sucked, he's still good. So, he was doing, it's like a masterclass thing. I just saw like a 5-minute thing where he was sitting there. He was like, okay, I'll get it. It was like, okay, camera here, and then he was like kind of like talking about the actor, like the actors, you're gonna be here, and then he had like 3 cameras going on at the same time, right? So he's like, oh yeah, this camera gonna come here, and then you stop here and get that line of sight through the door and hitting that wall, and then you're gonna do this around this way. Then so he had 3 cameras. He was like orchestrating all this camera movement plus the actors, and I was like, okay, you know what? You got to be good to do stuff like that. That's what directors do. But I was like, you know what? I got to give props to Ron Howard, because You know, I just saw a little 5-minute thing of him trying to, breaking down a scene, how to shoot it. This is where you're gonna be. And I was like, okay, yeah. And if you look at his films, visually, they look good. You look at Ron Howard. Look at Apollo 13. I never saw the racing one that he did with Chris Hemsworth. I never saw that one, but I saw like the trailers look kind of dope. Let me get back to the chat here. I'm sorry, Tiger. I did hear about Steven Spielberg wanted to block Netflix from the Oscars. No, Steven Spielberg, he's good, but he's showing his age right now, and I mean, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Francis Ford Coppola, Brian De Palma, they're all part of the Rat Pack, Rat Pack of film directors from the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. I'd say more in the 70s when they became known. So, Steven Spielberg's part of that crew, And even though he I don't want to say deviated, but his path was more blockbuster, family friendly for the most part stuff. And then George Lucas is like, I mean, he did the same thing too, but he made Star Wars, which is a kid's movie basically. Look at it, except for the part where Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru were kind of toasty on the desert floor. That was a little PG-13, but that was before PG-13, so he could do that. Anyway, imagine if the first Star Wars was PG-13, and he said, "Shucks, shiggles." They flashed the. There's no boobs in 13. I don't think there are. Oh yeah, Backdraft was dope. I like Ron, he's great, but only with real life stuff. What? Willow was dope. Come on, son. Backdraft was one of the best movies ever made. Yeah, Backdraft. I forgot about Backdraft. But that's because Kurt Russell was in it. He's so dreamy. But Willow was good, even though that's really just George Lucas directing, Ron Howard directing. Wow. Just forgot his name. I know Val Kilmer, but Wicked. The actor who plays Willow, his name is Warwick Davis. Thank you. So Warwick Davis. But I think nowadays, I think that Ron Howard definitely has more pull than he did in 86 or 7. I think Willow came out in 86. So I think he has more cachet, more pull. And I think he probably gets more respect than he did back in the day. And George Lucas was on some stuff, so he didn't really like that job. Willow was good. The problem with Willow, let me tell you what. The problem with Willow is that Warwick Davis's performance is a little annoying. A little bit. It's a lot of bit annoying. He whines a lot. I mean, the little kids that are in the movie are better actors. His wife in the movie is a better actor than Warwick Davis. She was like, cut the hair, She was. I wish they would make a movie about her. What's her name? Kyla Offgood. What was her name? I don't remember her name. The Offgoods. Call it that. Offgood. Willow Offgood. Off to do good. Is that what the? Look, only. I liked it. I think they could do another Willow. See, the sad thing about Willow, or a sequel to Willow, is that Val Kilmer was kind of the meat and potatoes of that movie. Even though it's not called Mad Mardigan, it's called Willow. If they make another Willow and Val Kilmer's in it, I mean, he would have to lose a lot of weight. Yes, I know he's been sick. I know he had like cancer and stuff. So I'm not saying just saying I just hope he stays healthy and stuff. But we remember Val Kilmer as Batman Forever. We remember Val Kilmer as Mad Mardigan. We remember Val Kilmer as Top Secret. That was his first movie. Thin, sexy Van Morrison, all that stuff. But now he was in the last episode of Psych. I think he was the last shot of the last episode of Psych, the TV show. And I was like, oh yeah, there he is. And he's a little chunky in the face, but I was like, and he was in something else. I forgot what he was. He died in it. Probably with Willow, there isn't any scale to the world. Looks like they filmed Central Park. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they probably went to New Zealand or Canada, wherever there are trees, whatever. I mean, there are some trees in Central Park, but not as many as in New Zealand. But they could, I mean, they could fix that. I mean, they shot it. I mean, they did the George Lucas motif thing in Willow. They did the okay, it's the forest village like the Ewoks. I mean, most of them were the Ewoks, basically. Not let's not be let's not kid ourselves. And so they did the forest green, and then it was kind of desolate at the crossroads where the horses and the army came through. That was all like no trees. That's another motif, right? And then it was the on the top of the mountain with the snow, right? That's the other motif with the white the snow, right? And then it was the castle, gray castle, and then the other Vedmorda's castle, dark gray. So you see the different colors and the different motifs as you will. And George Lucas always does that, basically. I won't say always does it, but he does it for the most part. He's done it in Star Wars. He discussed how that works and how he does it. I guess why he does it. I mean, he does it for just for variety, you know. I mean, you can have everything happen in one spot, but that would be kind of boring. You need to change it up for the audience. I love Ewoks. Okay. Not Ewoks. No, well, no. The Ewoks are alright because they don't speak English. But once you start speaking English and you don't have a nice teddy bear suit on, then they don't like the halflings. That's what they were called. Bad Mardigan called Bad Mardigan. Wow. Bad Morda. I put those two together. Bad Mardigan called them a pack. There's some good stuff in Willow. I mean, aside from like the brownies, that's for the kids, you know. You can see like the George Lucas stuff that's in it. I mean, all of it, he wrote it and he did the story, but like I liked Bad Morda. She was a good evil queen. I mean, a little stereotypical, but still good. I really liked Sorsha because she was like caught in between. I liked her red curly hair. It's cool. She was like mother. She was like the rebellious little daughter, but you know, ended up being good at the end. Blah blah blah. She ended up marrying Val Kilmer at the, you know, they got a divorce later, which is sad, so sad. Steven Spielberg criticized for a plan to block Netflix like Oscar. Yeah, Steven Spielberg, maybe he's losing his mind. I don't know. How old is he? I'm not saying that he's too old. I'm just saying you need to realize what the technologies are. You need to realize how people consume your films. If, let's say, Steven Spielberg, you don't put your movies on Netflix or Hulu or, well, it's not up to him, but I'm just saying, say your movies don't go on those things. I mean, that's like saying, oh, HBO shouldn't. Same difference. So if he's gonna talk shite about Netflix, then he needs to talk shite about HBO and AMC and every other cable channel network. Just because he's old school, he don't know nothing about streaming. You know, it's the same thing. Netflix is HBO, is AMC. They're all companies. They make their own shows. What's the difference? You know what I mean? Difference is, you know, go to a building and pay money and sit in a freaking dark room with strangers, with popcorn and phones flashing in your eyeballs. That's the difference. I could buy Walking Dead on Blu-ray, even though that's a series. And I'm sure they have all the made-for-TV movies. And, well, actually, you know what? That's the one thing that I think that that Netflix doesn't do is sell physical copies of Netflix original movies. I don't think they do. I might be wrong about that. I'm sorry, I'm blowing out the mic. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know. I gotta look into that. That's good. Hey, just says, I get what he's saying. I agree to a point. Can't ban them from awards, but I'd rather see a movie on screen. But that's actually sounds like the bad infomercials where they're trying to. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying though, if you're gonna hate Netflix, why don't you hate HBO, huh? You know, I mean, Band of Brothers, you did that. That was, I think, Showtime, right? I don't remember. Same difference. You know, so it's just dumb. It's it's a dude out of time. That's what it is. I love Steven Spielberg. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying when you say stuff like that, it's like, yo, you have to embrace the new technologies that's coming around and realize how people are consuming your art. If you don't, you're gonna cut off a bunch of people. Like, say if, hey, Steven Spielberg, you want to make a show? I mean, I guess what I bet? I bet you're not doing it on Netflix now because you just dissed them like that. So they're like, yeah, no. And no. They probably kick off all your freaking movies. I don't know. I don't even know if his movies are on there. A lot of them are Paramount. And what's Paramount? Paramount part of Hulu or something? I don't even know. See, that's how crazy it is. It's like Hulu is like NBC and Fox, and it's like a whole bunch of people in on that. Now Disney's doing their own thing, which is gonna sell huge mungus because it's basically, if you got cable, which we still do, but a lot of people don't. It's like you got Disney XD, HD. That's all gonna be on there. So it's like if you got kids, if you like Marvel, if you like Star Wars, you're getting the Disney streaming thing. That's what you're doing because it's like, hey, Disney's gonna be down there, and it makes sense because they are locking down everything right now. So it's like I'm talking to Bridget. I'm like, yo, we might have to get that The Mandalorian, son. I'm sorry, Jon Favreau is doing his thug dizzle when it comes to movie. The Jungle Book, as much as you may not like it, whatever Disney remake live action, that was a good movie. Jon Favreau, since Iron Man, has been doing his thug dizzle, directing movies. What else has he done since Iron Man? I think he did Iron Man 2. And I think Shane Black did 3. What has Jon Favreau? I don't even feel like looking at his IMDb. I love the movie theater experience. You can't do it. That's what I don't know about that. Because some people got big old room, projector in their house, 4K, couple of couches, movie time. Seriously, you can do it. So it's not that special. I mean, it costs some money, but you could do it. And look, you get an 80-inch TV, you turn off the lights, you sit kind of close. It's kind of better than a theater because the contrast ratio is stronger than a projector. You know, if you have a backlit LED freaking screen or OLED with all the high HDR, come on, son. There's not really comparable HDR-ness in a theater, in a projector, than there is off of a screen. You can't get the same color recreation, color reproduction. You know, I don't even know if those projectors are 10-bit color. They still might be 8. Not too sure. I know they're 4K, but I don't know what the color gamut. And so that's the thing. It's like TVs are better than, image quality wise, are better than theaters for the most part. I mean, it's about the distance. Like if you're sitting 5 feet from your 80-inch screen, it's kind of the same as sitting 30 feet from a 200-inch screen, however big the inch, however big 100-foot screen in a theater. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of a. Kajir says streaming is going to screw themselves over big time. The biggest appeal for streaming is the affordability. If they all have streaming services, that's going to be a lot of. I'm gonna spend. I think Netflix will drop off first. Yeah, you're exactly right. It's about the prices. They need to keep everything needs to be under $10. Period. If you go over $10, I think Netflix just went over, or they've been over. But you can't charge like $15. You're just like, nah, I'm not doing it. But $10 and under, good to go. You know. Yeah. So the Disney thing, how much is the Disney thing gonna be $10? I think it was, right? I'm not sure. Correct me on that if you know. But I'm definitely gonna check that out. Oh, so it's 8 o'clock. I didn't even talk about the Xbox stuff, but we can talk about that later. It's not important, pertinent news that it's breaking news. I mean, it's just about the Xbox Game Pass going to Switch and all that. Whatever. We can talk about that as CDC or whatever GDC and see if they announce anything there. And once something, this is all rumors. So once something becomes solid, then. All right, so let's go. Okay, let's go to making this new hallway. So this is the old hallway. this is the old hallway. A lot of geometry. A lot of it is just it was just a square, and I just played it. So I'm going to go to my new one. New space hallway. This is the new one, which is more of a submarine tunnel type of thing. The chairs, popcorn. Yes, there's certain things about theaters that give you, that environment. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna disagree about that, but I will say that sorry. Let me do. I want to see if I can. I'm having issue. See if that one. And it did. Did it. Did it. Wait, that's. Oh, that's just a line. So, yeah. Is it? Is that a space? It's hard to tell. Well, when I get to, let's see. Wait, why is that? All right, that's cool. What else have we? So I want the floor to be a thing. So let me. That. Here. So now I want kind of like maybe some grates here, ventilation or ventilation. Maybe ventilation, maybe some storage, maybe a control panel. But I don't want. I might have to do two variations, and then I have to do two variations anyway because I want to do one. So. Oh God, hold up. What's going on here? Put this on here. Where? Oh, in 1845, Florida officially became a state. They started acting state flag by Tallahassee. Slow, let us. That's a weird flag. Anyway, sorry. Non sequitation. It's good. Oh, you know what? I have to agree with that, Kaichiro. The audience reaction stuff is cool, but at the same time, sometimes they laugh too long and then just the next line or whatever. So that kind of sucks, but it's definitely a good feeling when you got that crowd participation and crowd energy. I agree with that. That's true. But a good movie is a good movie is a good movie. Like we saw the Lego movie too, and there were people in there, but nobody was cheering and clapping and stuff. But it was still a good experience because. All right, so this is where I start to. All right, let me do this instead. Let me do this instead because I am not at London, so I want to make sure that I don't break. All right, so edit mode, and I want to. Wait, oh man, how did they do that? There was a way to create a curve inside of a plane. And yeah. Oh, oh snap. Oh snap. Look what's going on. Oh snap. Okay, hold on. That's a I'm not gonna do that yet. We just work with the regular old geometry. Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Stop. Oh boy. Okay. Being a monster. Alright. Let's just do it the way that I know how to do inset. That, that. It looks like a soccer ball ship. Oh, it's a soccer ball ship. Alright, so go there. And it's not that. I think I wanna probably wanna bevel down like that. I'm looking at them. Probably want down. I could have just. Boom. Okay. I'm trying to see like. I mean that's cool. I think we're gonna trying to put it. I put it. You know what? I might just do it that way so that I can have different. Because if I don't, then it'll all be color, which I don't want. I want different. I might actually says panel, which is a good idea because then I can that's I did it twice so I can have a flat. Ah. Sorry. Like as long as there's no messed up geometry. Go. Actually, I'll leave. I'm thinking, should I do a texture? Billy, okay, is this what you expect? Like, base. No, that's the PlayStation 5. That's the PlayStation 5 graphic. That's that new ray tracing stuff. I'm building stuff, Billy. Talking. Poop caca. Talking poop caca. Alright, so now what I want to do, because it's easy. I could just go and say, oh, let me throw in a sci-fi texture and just boom. Oh man, there was this website that came that I think is a plugin for. It's a plugin or it's something that creates like sci-fi texture cityscapes and stuff. That would be perfect for this. But I want to do this manually because I am adamant. Not adamant. I just want to do it. So I double. Oh, I did it again. I'm such an idiot. Wait, did I do it again? Why is this the same? Huh. clear appearance. I think that's. Oh, because I created it in freaking edit. I'm so dumb. Unexplicable. Stupid. Stupid. All that work. Just delete it all. Alright, now. Now that I done did that, there you go. Yay. Worked. Wow. I know, like real true Blender dudes would be like, you know that you're, yeah. I mean, it would have been good if I would have just used it for the same texture, but I don't know. So, let's do this again. Again. Alright. Edit mode. Inverse face. Oh, okay. And we'll, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, see, I did it. That's what happened. Loop cut first. Nope, that's not. Do the first inset because the whole thing is. Then you do the loop cut. Do the loop cut. Come on. Okay. Then you move the loop cut. Boom. That way. Do your inset. Boom. Boom. One. And yeah. That. Here. That one. Back to where we were. Yay. See? When you practice, talk about practice, you get to know how to do the things. Hey, you know, that was in, and your father gave me this watch. Sorry, I have a bad walk. Father, I could probably get it if I try. Alright, so boom, we're back to where we were. So now, let's sci-fi-atize it. Sci-fi it. Ah. 9, 7. Sci-fi it. Sci-fi atize is not. I mean, I'm getting good at this a little bit. Not really good. I'm getting good enough so that I could actually probably remake. I did it like if you look at this, at this scene, I did a faux Xbox One X dev kit right here. You can't see, but yeah, it's there on the sheet. Anyway, I could probably get good. I'm probably good enough to do that better now, because there's certain things that I didn't do on that I'm doing on my new renders as far as the geometry, and making sure like when it's a 90 degree, there's always a slight bevel on a slight bevel on the edges. Because if it's super duper sharp, then it's not real. It's too sharp. You need to put a little bit of a bevel to make it feel real. All right, so I want stuff. I want a lot of this subdivision. A lot of it's so if I I think I have still knife. I don't I don't know what that did. Oh, I can do 7. By and then I don't. This one. Oh, God. Okay. Oh. Oh, I know it. I know. Uh, tell me. Oh, no. This one. Yeah, that's what I need. Like a little bit of score stuff. That's more of a restriction. But I can put that in the background. Turn it down a little bit. Let me turn it down.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me. Sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease to never grow.
Alright. So yeah, just leave the music on there. Little bit of beep boop of the bop for the background. Know what I mean? Alright, so you can probably get sick of the song before I even put the video. Which is fine. It's fine. Alright, so looking at this, let me look at this, what he did here. Let me look at it real quick. I know it's on YouTube. I should just probably got a screen cap of it or something. Let me see. I don't want to do all that. Yeah, so a lot of it is in, but it's a lot of detail that I could do
I can't remember how he did this stuff. And he did some round. See, I want to do some of those round edges with the little grooves. I want to do all that stuff. So yeah, let me put this back up here. That's the challenge for a noob like me, is to figure out. I mean, I could probably just watch his freaking video to figure out how he did it. But each time they change Blender, I mean, the functionality's there, but it's like, yeah, you want to do that? You have to do this, that, and the third now. Like all these contextual menus, like this was all crazy last time, but now it's like, oh, this is super dope, easy, and they have all these up here, and you want to do shading, boom, you come here, they have the thing, the lights, it's all cool. So it's like way easier to use, but at the same time, if you have been using Blender forever and you come to use this, you're like, I don't know how to do this. You know, that's what happens. Alright, so let's try to do a little roundy round. So if let me see if bevel, I'm sorry. Let me see if bevel works on edges. So if I do that and do an add-a-modifier, and bevel, doesn't work because it's edges. It only works on geometry. Okay, that's not gonna work. So what do I need to do? How do I do that? And this is my shrink, flat, edge slide. Oh, edge slide, yeah, that's the one. Shear. Oh no, that's not. Rip region, rip polygons, and move the result. Alright, so let me try to do a poly build here. I think I tried this before. Oh, that's not what I want. Nope. So I need to be on the... It's not... Why is it... Okay, wait a second. What's going on here? Nope. You know what, I'm gonna stick with what I know, because I'm gonna end up driving myself crazy in this thing here. So let's do this. Dummy. Boom. Wow, why is... Okay. That's the weird thing. It's like, I know there should be a way to disconnect, unless I use the vertices, and then I can just do this and this and this. No, see, it still moves it because that vertice, because there needs to be another one there. I'll just delete this one. How about that? Delete the edge. Where'd it go? Delete the edge. I didn't want to do that. I just want to delete the freaking edge. Come on, son. It's gonna delete this whole. So wait, if I delete the edge, yes, and then I have to add in. Let's see if I can do this. Add a face in. Should fill it in. Face fill. Boom. Ah, but it messed it up. That's what happens. I think it's because this isn't beta, so it adds all this crazy geometry. I'm like, where are these extra things coming from? So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just leave it like that, and I won't extrude anything if I don't need to. So let's just do this. That, like this, like what, like this, like what, like this, like this, like this.
see, that's different though. No, I can't do that. I have to do another one of these. Whoa, too much. Do. Oh, still did it. Oh, scale it. There we go. Nope, too much. Do right there. Boom. I might have to do some sculpting, but I don't. That's a whole another thing that I've not even tried yet. I want to do another one here. Oops. I mean, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of this because I just wanted to give it texture. You know, I want it to look not like a. I watched this GB quick look, GB, Giant Bomb quick look, but it was so young when I played those, which I just don't even know. What is it? What game is he talking? What are you talking about, Sully? Oh, Toe Jam and Earl. Ugh. Yeah, no. Toe Jam and Earl's. I never liked Toe Jam and Earl. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. Like the music, like, oh, it's rap. Is it like, no? That's okay. I mean, I get what they're trying to do, but nah, son. Like, nah, nope, not for me. All right, this is coming along. I'm gonna have to do a lot of these though, so I'm gonna have to. I don't want to do just too much, or maybe I'll do. Let me see if that'll work actually. If I do that, I was so mad because I saw the video yesterday where the person did a it was a he did a circle in a plane, and I was like, oh, how did he do that? And it was so simple. He was like, click, 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 done. I was like, what? And yeah, it's just about how do you find these? So maybe it's that, maybe it's a modifier, maybe it's that. What would it be? Mass mirror remesh screw? No, not screw. Definitely not screw. Triangulate subdivision serve. No. Curve? Shrink wrap. What's a curve gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just kill that right there. It's gonna mess something up. I'll do a whatchamacallit in there, because this is gonna be a fairly small. Okay, well, that might be too much, but so now I can draw. Well, for the lack of a better term, I guess I'll do faces. Oh no, I don't need to do points. Where are we now? I kind of did this wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna do it to there. So it's not so super difficult. So we're doing faces. So let's do that. Well, maybe we can do a pattern. Like if we do every other one, right? Like that. Oh wait, I missed one. I missed this one. Totally missing. Whoa. Missed that one. Hey, give me. Okay, that one and then this one. Oh, it's not enough. It's a different. I mean, that's. Maybe something like this. And so if I go like this, no, that's not what I want. Oh, that's not bad. It's not what I wanted to do. I would have to do insets on all of those. It's not even actually to even. I'm looking at it like, oh, duh. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. which isn't bad. Let's do these two. Hello. Okay. It's all right. It's a shape. Yeah, I think I'll leave that like that. It's not bad because it's like I said, it's gonna be pretty small. So let me see what it looks like here. Oops, object mode. It looks kind of pixelated, but that's only because of the nature of it. Yeah, that's all right. And with the material on it, let me see. Let me add a material real quick. I totally forgot what I used. Should put a color on that though, right? Yeah, let's colorize it. Colorize that. Colorize it. Colorize that. Wow, how come the color didn't change? Wow, how come the... Oh. No, wait. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, I didn't even add none of these. I don't need those. Actually, I don't need this because I'm going to use the same material as the other one. So actually, I need to get rid of this because it's going to confuse things. Not really, but yeah. Alright, so that's there. That works for now. Save. And, oh wait, how's that gonna work? I guess I'll import these separately. Oh man, you know what? That's gonna be tricky because I should have done this on a different... Maybe I could put it on... I know I could put it on a different layer, I just don't know how because the layers used to be down here. I have no idea where the layers are now. Is it compositing? No, it's not compositing. It should be in. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool shortcut. Wait a second. Is that? Wait a second. Let me see something here. So my thing is like, should I just use this as the default and then add the different elements on top of the... I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. And this should actually, let me try it real quick. Where's my arrows? See, what's this? What the heck is this here? I don't want that. It's like a rogue, some rogue stuff going on in there. What is that? I went that far down with that thing? Oh yeah, I did. Whoa. Okay, let's fix that real quick. That's crazy. Alright, where are we? I can do this. Come on. Give it to me, you son of a gun. Son of a bastard. Guess I gotta zoom in better, bigger. Okay, alright. So that went. Let's do it this way. That. And like that. There we go. Is this still too far down? A little bit. Oh, it's too far over. Is that good? Okay. And then we go. I mean, not that it doesn't matter. I mean, not that it matters because it's going to be on the end, on the other side of the wall, but I just don't want any crazy stuff sticking out. Okay. Alright, so this should work. So let's go to object mode. Alright, so we have the two objects. So let's do this. So what is the space hallway? Alright, so we're gonna go boom. We're gonna go to good one. I mean, not the good one. This is the original. Let's go out here. Where's my 3D cursor? There it is. Let's move it somewhere else. Where are you? Yeah, that's good. And let's append. Yes, append from a library dot blank. I can't append? Seriously? Okay. Wait, okay. Huh? I did this yesterday. Why is this not working now? Huh. This is weird. Huh. Oh, I gotta fix some stuff in here. Hold on, let me see something here. Oh, I'm in edit mode. That's probably why. No, that can't be why. Yeah, it was why. Jesus. Oh boy. Okay, that one was new space hallway. Is that what I called it? Yeah. New space hallway object cube. All right, so I can do individual. Where'd it go? There it is. I can do the individual pieces. All right, so this is the first test. So that's there, right? Okay, so let's give it the same material, which is 3. I don't remember. Hold on. Yeah, no, hold up. Yeah, it is. It's that one. That's 3. Oh, I put the wrong one on there. Why did that go to there? There we go. Boom. Very similar. So let's do this. Let's replace these. Delete, and delete. I wanna fly away and super dapper dee-day-er. Keep dapper lindo. I gotta scale that down so it's big. Scale 7. Wait, what's? Oh, that's the pipe. It's the pipe. It's a little too small now. 1. Oh, it's too small that way. Am I gonna? Dilemma. First dilemma. I guess I'll go up with it. So, yeah, I want to keep the dimensions the same. No, actually, scale it down to fit for the most part. Since the floors need to line up because they need to line up. Because floors need to line up, dang it. That's why. I mean, why do I have to explain these things? That's not what's going on here. Okay, yeah, you're in there. Whoa, you're in there. Come on. Let's go back out. In and out. In. Okay, enough of that. Alright, so where are we here? I wanna fly away. Alright, so camera. So I would probably have to line it up with this wall. Because the thing is, I don't want to destroy this window because I got it perfect. It took me a long time. It shouldn't have taken me so long, but it did. So I was like, arg. So let me. Alright, so let me do this. So I'll delete that. The windows will stay. Delete that. The lights will stay. What's that? I'll delete that as well. And then this one we will. So would one fit? No, I need to scale X that one to fit there. section to be for the window. Actually, I can scale the window down. I probably scale the window down a little bit. It's there. That's all right. I might have to do multiple sections inside, but that's fine. Well, the window will take a lot of that. So let's duplicate. Ouch, messed that up. Duplicate X. I don't want to scale this one down. Scale X. There. Actually, I should have done it the other way. Oh, that's still popping through. Let me see here. I gotta take this little section out of here. Alright, so I still have to solidify that new section that I did, but I'm just trying to see what's this gonna do here. As far as what it's gonna look like. Lighting and all this stuff. I mean, this isn't the lighting, so. And the camera, I think the camera position is not right. Because I think it's going to clip some of this geometry right here. Yep. Clip. Yeah. Alright, so we got to move the camera. Let's do that real quick. So let's see, where are we at? Ah. That's it right there. All right, so we need to move the Y location of this one here to about there. Do it. That's close. That's super close. I mean, actually, you know what? It's good. Actually, it doesn't clip. Yeah, all right. Oh no, it did clip. You saw that? Yeah, it needs to be over just a little bit more. All right, so let's go. Where's Y again? I think this is Y. Well, it doesn't actually matter. I don't need to do it that way, but boom. And then I go boom. And then I go up. Boom. I just need to get on the keyframe. I go I. Boom. That should do it. Let's see. Good. There's no mistakes or anything in the geometry, so that's one thing. Oh, I forgot to change that last part. The last keyframes location. Yeah, that's why it kept clipping, because it kept moving in. So, oops, I always do that. So it's there. So it'll be zoop, 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 good. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. I guess I could solidify it here. I don't need to, and just add the other pieces to it. Let me move this guys. Oops. Where are you? There's a lot of things I need to move around, but move this guy up. Not all the way up. All the way up. All way up. Let's see what it looks like in the full render stuff here. Now, why is that white like that? That's weird. Oh, that's why. Alright, let's do it from the beginning. With the music. Well, the music's been playing. With the track. I mean, with the Stevie. Let's see what it look like, yo. Oops.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to recenter me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. Crazy. There's some realities. The myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable will turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines,
That's
to
all right.
another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula,
That's all right.
Beautiful
I
stuff,
don't-
teasing me easily. I could up the
I don't hate that. I like that. Alright, so I'm going to save that, but I'm going to go back to the other new space hallway. And we're gonna fatten this bad boy up, because right now it's a spindly piece of boot bop. So first thing we need to do is move this guy out the way, because you're just in the way. You're just like chilling in the way. So move out the way. Okay. So this dude, everything lines up. It's pretty good, but the edges are too sharp, and it's super thin on this side, or the other side, whatever side it was. I can't even. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Because that's the part that you would go into, which is I should have flipped it. I was thinking about building a door anyway, so it's not a big deal. But damn, it's 8:55 already. I'm gonna keep streaming, so if you guys got stuff to do and watch, you don't have to stick around. But thanks, I appreciate Kaijudo hanging out, Billy OK for popping in, and everybody, Bridget for tolerating me for all these years. Whoever was in Mixer who has left now, how dare you leave? But yeah, so my thing is, yes, okay, I just answered my own question. So I need to solidify first. So right now it's solidified by 1.0 millimeter. And this is where I ran into problems, because when you solidify it, it fattens up everything, but it screws up the geometry. So I'm gonna have to go back down to 1. See, it's screwing up that geometry right there. I'm like, God dog it. That's not what jeez, man. So wait, let's turn that off. And why is that like that? I guess that's because... Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, hold up. Let me do this again. Add, solidify, right? Okay, so it did that, and that's just that little thing right there. So let's beef it up. See what it does. 5. Let's see what 5 does. Wait, what? Fill rim. Yes, fill rim. Wait, what? So many different. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Fill rim. Only rim. See, I'm looking at this stuff here. I'm like, I don't know. See, if I turn it off, boom, everything disappears. See, I might have to just do 1 millimeter and then add something. Yeah, what is that extra geometry there, man? This is really. I mean, I guess it's when I moved everything around, but why is it like so weird? And why did it detach? That's my question. Like, what the hell? And doing this might mess up the Okay, we'll offset them. Let's see some here. So if I do 3, oh, I can adjust it. Oh shoot! Hold up. Let me see what it look like over here. It's really hard to tell. Better shading in here. It's the lights really. How about rendered? Can't really see either. I mean, that's okay. So if I do bevel and then, yeah, let me do bevel first. Let me do the bevel first. I don't want to. Let me bevel, and I think it did it actually automatically. It's only 1. I might want to do 2. Yeah, I mean 1 is okay. Do 2 segments. Yeah, 2 segments is a little better. Gives it a little bit more of a width. It doesn't really do anything. Just leave it at like 1 millimeter. I mean, the more segments you do, the bigger it'll get. Kinda, sorta. Well, it just rounds it off more. So I'll just do 2. Save the geometry. Alright, so I'll apply. No, let me add another modifier. Let me add the solidify. Let's see what it did to it. What did it do? Did it break it too much? Like, as long as it didn't break these edges, I can see these edges I think are off. But it doesn't matter because it matches up with that. So that looks good. I mean, it looks like it's not broken, at least. So let's do that. Let's apply and apply, and we save this, and we go back to space station. What happened here? Where are we at? Oh, it's at the beginning. Camera mode. All right, so now we're gonna basically just redo everything we just did. Delete all that stuff. But it was a good practice. We talk about practice, yo. Can't see nothing. Let me delete these. We don't need to. What's that? Oh, that's the. Actually, I'll leave that one so I can line it up with the other one. So let's append cube. I think that's the same one, right? Yeah. New space library. Boom. There it is. There you are. Hi. Looks so juicy. 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 Looks so juicy. Looks so juicy. So juicy. It's too small. I think there is a way to scale it not from the middle, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, that was pretty good actually right there. It's not lined up. It's not lined up, but oh, do I want to flip these while I'm here? No, actually, I'll do a unique door on that. Scale it just a little bit bigger there. Get it to fit. That's good. That's kind of cool. I can have different materials for each one, which makes sense. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Gotta put some lights in those boxes. Do that later. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that little thing right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build like a frame for this opening here, or just extend the wall that way or something. I'll figure something out. And this side too. Yeah, something here because that's not thick enough. I like this better. I like it better only because I know that it's gonna, oh shoot, is that, what is that right there? I don't know what that is. But that's not bad. Nice. Okay, that's good. I like that. So now it's, it just feels, stop there for a second. It just feels more, it feels more designed, less like, I don't know what I'm doing, let me just put squares everywhere. And that shape is stronger anyway, so it makes more sense structurally. I mean, a cylinder would be the most, but, you know, I guess it's harder to do cylinders, or it just takes more material, or I don't know actually what the reasoning, why they wouldn't do cylindrical like hallways, but you know, I'm going based off of that one render that that one dude did, even though he's not doing animation, he's just doing still shots, you know, and that's my challenge, is to make his stills, make my motion look as good as his stills. And I like this so far. I'm definitely gonna need to tweak that metal material because it's a little too rough. I want it to be a little more finer. So maybe I guess the distortion on it. Let me see something here. Let me go here. I think I selected it. Shading. Shading. Oh no, not that shading. The shading. I mean, it looks pretty good here because it's dark, but I want it to look good here. So I think that is it scale? Oof, look at that. Look at that. I forgot what the scale was on now. 0.1? Was it 0.01? Let me see, let's try 0.0. Oh, you know what? That's not bad right there. 0.01 gives it that sheen, but it's not beat up. So how about 0.05? Gives it a little bit more. 0.09? I didn't do it. Wait. Oh, 0.09. Okay, that's too much. So 0.05. That's a little better. Let me see. Let me see here. Looks like metal. Get out of edit mode. The thing is, it affected all of those, all of these, because they're all the same. It's all the same material. So I mean, that's good and bad. I think it's good because I don't have to mess with every individual one. Sure, I guess, yeah, it looks like metal. I just want I guess I'm gonna have to have a lot of different details in there to make it better. So let me see if we can do the glass here. So I need to put a hole here. Oh, do some editing in here. So it would be, actually I could just move it out and then move it back in. Do that. So I got room. Alright, so edit mode, face. One of these. Like that. And then delete face. And it's still there. This is the problem I ran into before. There we go. Two faces. Oh, you know why it's two faces? Because I did the solidify. That's why. Okay. Now I'm understanding. So now I need to build a little ring thing, a frame, a window frame, basically. So let me do that. Let me move this back. I should have looked at the coordinates actually, but I usually don't work that way because I'm dumb. Oh, that's pretty straight. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so this is the glass. That's the glass. I don't think it's lined up, but glass. Let's do that for now. Oh yeah, it's not even. That's not the glass. Hold up, this is the glass. That's the light. Here's the glass. Oh, it's not even the same size. Holy crap. Okay, so I can shrink this actually, which is kind of good because I didn't want it to be super big. I wanted to match the size, so that's a good thing. Okay, so let's scale X, and where's the window? Something like, I'm losing it. Where's that? Lose yourself in the moment. You own it. Never let it go. That's about there. Up a little bit. Actually, I should probably make that glass thick too. Alright, so that's there. So we should, I will scale this one. Scale this one smaller. Move it there. Duplicate that bad boy. Move it there. And then, where's that? I need one more. Oops. Where's the... Oh, it's too big now. Sorry. About there. Yeah, I gotta fix the floors and stuff. That's okay. And we'll just move these two over. Boop. Okay. Now the lights are a little far off. Let's see. I'll just put those in there for now. I'm not gonna. Those are area lights. This is a. I think that's an area light too. I don't remember actually. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa, that's bright. Okay. And it popped in. Alright, so let's turn that off. I actually gotta move that back. Yeah. What was it? Oh, that's an area light too. I don't think I need that actually. Because if I want to do it. I'll leave it there for now. These guys, I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even doing anything. It's supposed to be lights. Not giving me nothing. Specularity. That's why. No. Yes. No. Huh. Okay, it deleted. I'm getting ready again. Relics of a different time. So this. Wait, what is that doing? That is the area light. Oh, that was inside. Okay, that was in here. There, yeah, I had some lights going on up there. Yeah, I'm gonna redo all that stuff. So let me just delete that. I'll just leave that one light there, that outside. That's supposed to emulate the sun, or the nebula that I'm gonna put out there. Okay, I can't see anything in this freaking view light. No, you. Oh my gosh, seriously. Delete. Yeah, I gotta redo all these lights and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna delete and delete because I had a light and then I had an area square thingy that gave me some goods. So let's see what it looks like without that. So that's just the one light coming through. I think I am. Let me see. Do I still have the sun? Yes, there's two. So wait a second. There's two suns. What's going on here? Why is there two suns? I know the blue. This is the blue sun. That's the blue sun. This is a white sun. I want. Actually, let me put it to oranger. More orange. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting them. Wait, am I getting? What's the energy? Yeah, the energy's kind of low. That's why. There we go. Some red. Where's the blue? Blue. Where's the energy? 2 point. Okay, that should be okay. Alright. And it's still not giving me anything. Maybe it's this light is just. Let me see something here. Come on, give me a light. Just give me the light and pass the light. Dooba 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 doobo. That's the window, I believe. That's the window. Yeah, that's the window. That's the light. The light! Oh my gosh. Light. I always gotta do this. I always gotta do this. There we go. Okay, you're going there. And you're going back where you belong. Actually, I think I'm gonna thicken this up. Which is, I think it's the solidify. I think I used to solidify on this one as well. Yeah, I think I did it once. Boom. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. That way it feels like a wheel window. A wheel window. Wow, I just said that. Okay. You know you're tired when you start to talk like Elmer Fudd. So I gotta build a frame for that. And that way it'll sit inside and be more realistical. Look at that glass, boy. Look at that glass. How it'd be reflecting stuff. I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, so boom. Let me go to back here. Oh, I like the red. Okay, that's good. Let's turn these off. But that I don't like. I gotta fix that. A lot of this is like, oh, fix this, fix that. It's light. I gotta redo all the lighting. Like, this is crazy. Too red. Although I don't mind it, but this is supposed to be after a supernova, so yeah, the red is it's too strong. I gotta fix it. Look at that. Everything's red now. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Definitely fix that. Like, it looks like it's pink. Although that kind of looks fly. Okay, yeah, it's too strong. All right. Just dipping them out. Which one's the red one? Not that one. That one. Hey. Come on. Thanks, man. Let me go back to here. To here. And to the bed. The bed. Let's see. Okay, it was like that. With a little bit of that. So if I do two, if I do a purple and a blue, well, that's more of a blue than a blue. It's a purple one. A bit purple. A bit darker. Like that. Alright, so that gives me a purpley flavor. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's alright. What are we looking like in here? That's okay. I think I just have to change the direction of the actual light so that it's not giving us those circles. I think that's what that is. Or something I had to figure it out. Yeah, that's why it took me so long to do that. The glass, because the reflective properties and all that stuff is so freaking ugh. Let's see what this looks like here. And then I'm probably gonna call it, because I need to get my Xbox on, son. Know what I mean? Excuse me.
Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. Crazy. To some realities, the myth for me. I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me. The nebula are certainly beautiful. Stop teasing me easily. I could ultimately spend eternity exploring celestial bodies in the farthest galaxy.
I like that. I like that. I like that better. I mean, even though the hallway is just like barren and there's not really anything in it, and the reflection is messed up, the refraction actually, I like that better, cause it's the only one, the two suns and the one light. Actually, let me see. I always get ideas. Like, let me see. Let me turn this light off. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I'm an idiot. So dumb. I'm so dumb so many parts of the time. Alright, so let's see. This light is 0.72, so I'm going to turn the energy all the way off. Go back to here and see what it looks like. Alright. And those two circles are the two suns. So, my two suns. I think I need to change the direction of the suns, maybe? Is that what it is? Or it's just that they're... Is it the specularity? Hold up. Let me go back in here. Go back to here. It is the specularity. Look at that. Boom. So when I get it down to it's a little bit in their point. Well, 0, 0. But wait, if I can do that and then turn up the energy, is that affecting the other stuff? Yeah, I turned it all the way off. Specularity. Yeah, see. But hold on, let me see. Yeah, dang it. It's gotta be the glass. It's gotta be the glass. Jeez, man, I had so much. So roughness. I need to get rid of.
Or is that just on that side? I mean, what's going on the outside here? Is that... I'm trying to see. It's not even reflecting the stars or anything, but that's fine. At least you can see through it. Oh, good. It's reflect. Okay, okay. You know what? That's not... I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I'm probably just going to change the colors of the stars for now. I like the purple blue. Oh shoot! I always do that. Can't see the damn star. So that's the. Oh, which one is this one? Lights. I gotta select it. Hello. Hello. Oh, keeps being in edit mode. I don't get it. So that's that one, and this is the purple. Yeah, it's the purple. That's the one I noticed the most too. But that's 0.05, and that's 1. Oh shoot. Okay, so if I pull that down, what are we looking at? Ooh. But that's not right. That's not correct. Because it's actually shining through the wall. Golly. All right. So that's that one. No, that's not that one. That's that one. And now it's not. I don't understand. Oh, maybe it's just a mess up. All right. So that's just the purple. I don't actually need this one. And that's that one. Let me delete that. Okay. And this one here. So if I go to point 0.01, it's barely in there. And it's still giving me something, but oh, it is actually. Wow, it's a lot. It's enough, actually. But this is a problem. Oh, is it? Wait a second. Hold on. I think it's... Oh, okay. It's coming through. It's okay, okay. I can probably fix that. Maybe. Well, wait. I'm still getting... Okay, where is that coming from? Oh, it's coming from up here because I have this... Okay, this is open. All right. I gotta fix the geometry so that space isn't open. So I can close that. Close that. Okay. Alright. I'm not going to do that now, though, because I'm freaking tired. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's see what we see.
When I gaze into infinity, space is so silent, it tends to resent me, sending me to a place, tasting the energy. Can I be reaching the exosphere happily? Yep, I never stepped on a satellite. Can I get a cup of stardust just for the night? Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings, being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease to never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. To some realities, the myth for me, I sit here, mind clear, traveling adrift.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how the improbable turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma rays, it pleases me.
You know what's funny? It's like the one side has the bent, and one is straight. And that's the problem with not doing a mirror. But don't care. Let me do it without the textures and stuff. Because I want to see the full speed. Full speed, man. Full speed. That way you can time it right. Yeah.
When I gaze into infinity, space us just for the night. Obvious, the flight might be dangerous, hazardous to the human beings being fools who endanger us. Maybe just trust the captain who will thrust us past the Kuiper belt. Never felt such injustice. Should have been here a million years ago. Maybe so. Certain people want technology to cease and never grow. Never showed how I almost didn't ever flow. Never too late to escape this plane. How insane to never know. It's crazy. To some realities, the myth for me, I sit here mind clear, traveling adrift.
Oh, just let us go. I wanna fly away with you, my dear. From here, just let me know if you are willing. I got you, so I have no fear. Just let us show how
Not
we
bad.
turn to the possible. Oh, just let us go. Oh, just let us go.
When I think about how our chemistry combines to create another state, it amazes me crazily. Flying through gamma.
Yeah, I gotta add lights, and this whole thing right here, this when it pans over to here, because how I was gonna do it is gonna have the two rooms and then the cockpit and then the lower deck. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm gonna close this off and just make this like a quote unquote bay window. It's a window for space stuff, and just maybe some storage stuff on the bottom there. And yeah, so far so good. I do like how this metal stuff kind of turned out, but I have to do some more work. And this sun is way too strong. Turn it down. Subtle like that, yo. That junk was like bullet ding. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's better. And I'll figure out the lighting. Like I said, I thought I was gonna. I'd said I was gonna put it in. That's what it is. I'm such a dummy dumb. On these, I have to. Oh man, I think I really did. Hold up, let me see something here. Cause I did it. Is it inset? It is inset, right? Yeah, it is. So I was gonna put lights on each one of these, but I think because let me see something here. It's X. So wait, let me see something here. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so I can still do that. I can. It's not deep enough though. I don't think it's. I mean, maybe it is. It should be. I should have made them deeper. That's gonna be a lot of little detail stuff though. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I was just saying. Wait, what is that? What's this? Oh, that's the other room. I mean, we don't see that though from the camera, but still. Yeah, that's the other one clipping in. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. This stupid without building a whole new, room and stuff. So that, and then we do. I can just move it. What's up? Like that. And this guy, move that. Oh, not the whole floor. Come on, son. What are you doing? That's not gonna work. Maybe I need to do a vertex. Yeah. Oh, but it's gonna clip in. I know it's clipping in right now. Yep. Yeah, we can't do that either. Alright, so we'll put you back. Actually, put you. I'll probably just. No, I'm just gonna say I was gonna block it with something, but I need to actually fill that in. So if I add, I need to subdivide. The vertex. It didn't do it. I need to hold up. Vertex. Merge vertices or remove duples. Or how come I can't subdivide a line? And I could have swore I could have done that. Let me try. Let me try here. Did that work? I don't think it worked. Nope. Maybe this will work. Oh no, I can't. I gotta twist that or something. Rotate it a little bit. X. I don't want to mess up the geometry too much. Geometry. I gotta rotate it back now because I did it too much. Something like that. Oh, what happened? Lucky I put that thickness in there. That way it won't pop through that much. How do I fix this? Here. Oh, I know what I should do. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. So this goes back here to where it was. Right? And then we're gonna extrude edges. Boom. Right? Okay. And then we go this way. Extrude edges. Boom. That way it doesn't change anything. Alright. So I have no idea how that's going. That's like a weird shape. Let's see. Go this way. This whole corner is like, what? What is going on? Okay, is it? I don't want it to. It's hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. I excel. Clientele. Something. Da. Okay, that's bad. That's not good. Let me just erase this. So it's like all out of the place. All right, so this guy, I think this guy needs to move on back. Like that. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. And we'll extrude this one along. Oh no, we can just. Well, I'll extrude it. No, this guy. Extrude edges like that, and then just. Right. I'll do this one this way. I could just. No, I can't do that. I mean, I can. Which I will. And then I need the one going up. So I'll take this face and subdivide it. Actually, I don't want to do that. Do a loop cut. So that's just one way. There we go. Boom. And then we do line, extrude, edge. Boom. Y? No, Z. No, Y. No, that Y is Z. Extrude edges. And then we go here. And we go up. No, it's not going up. Where the hell? What the hell's going on here? Oh, there it is. Oh, it was going up. Oh, it's just so far out. It shouldn't be that way. It should be here. It should be. Okay, I'm just totally screwing everything up here. Just adding unnecessary things. And I knew that was going to go through. Yay. Oh, almost. Almost. Let me, if I could line that up, then I can space, right? Probably, yeah. Rotate that a little bit. Deep. And do that until it disappears. That's a little bit of it sticking out. Rotate it again. That's about right there. And boom. I think that's still space. Oh, I didn't want to do that. God dang it. Just go up. God dang it. Did that do it? Yeah, it kind of did it. A little bit. Ugh. I'm done. That's why I'm probably going to end up building this whole outer shell again. Well, this wall back, basically. You see, I think the sun is bleeding through some. Oh, no, it's up on the top. That's right. I never did that. I never did the roof. So let's do that real quick. The roof. Boom. 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 And I think that should, for the most part, fix. No, it didn't. It might be bouncing off of something. Actually, it might be bouncing off the metal floors and stuff. Actually, it's not that bad. Actually, see. Yeah, where's that red coming from? Like, where the? Okay, that's all right. All right. Anyway, I'm going inside to play Xbox and melt my brain more on that stuff rather than this. So, let me close that. Where's my butt at? Hey, butt, what's going on? You guys are still around? Appreciate you hanging out. All games. Everybody, all game. Appreciate you hanging out. Look at this again. You know, appreciate. And I'm gonna close it up. I've been working on this for a while. Actually, I was working on it a couple of hours before I started streaming. So, trying to get this done because it's kind of fun to do. I want to get better at it. That's the main thing. I got to keep doing it so I can get better at it and blah blah blah. And I've figured out one or two tricks, but nothing major. But enough to get me. I haven't used any textures yet, so that's the thing. So I'm getting to that eventually, maybe. Kind of like that little dent. Maybe I want to replicate that on the other side, like chop it and flip it and merge it, squurge it. All right, that's it. All right, all games. Peace out. To the wait. All right, everybody else, Kaijudo, like I said, Bridget. Billy, okay, everybody that was chilling, thank you for the follow. Armed Predator X1, thank you for that. Yeah, I will continue my adventures in making Blender Space Station video project thingy tomorrow. But for now, I will go and play my Xbox. Probably Crackdown 3. Finish that up. Till the wait.